All right, here we are. We're about to do a flyover of Thomas Branch. It's off the Bois D Arc Lake, the Bois D Arc Creek, which I'm kind of sitting in. And there's a slough, and then there's Thomas Branch is to the west. So we're gonna fly up and fly down, and then fly back over Thomas, and come back to the boat. So it's getting. It's 6:30, so we'll see how much light we've got. So let's get rocking. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful afternoon. It rained all day, or not all day. It rained half the day, and we got done fishing about 3 o'clock. And I started, got the boat cleaned up, and thought we'd take a fly over Thomas Branch. So now we're at an elevation of 358 foot. Now we're looking back towards the bridge, and that's like the maintenance facility over there, and then the 897 ramp is right past that on the other side of the road. So we're looking back down the bridge, and then this arm over here we see the dead trees is Sandy Creek, and then we've got the main lake that comes down here. There's some holes in there to where you can get into fish. There's a pecan orchard right in here, and that's kind of cool. It's too bad those big old pecans have to drown, but they're cool to fish under because they're shady. But here we're zooming back out, and we're going to follow this shoreline, which would be the north shoreline. Look at all these trees that are going to be inundated, or are inundated. There's some green willows in there. And then we're looking back up. So the dead trees are where the water was, and then it came up and flooded that. So all those trees are flooded. It's going to be so much cover for so long. Well, if you haven't seen the flyover series I'm doing on Bois D Arc Lake, I'm Lance Vick. I'm a guide. I've been a guide on Lake Fork for 29 years. I've guided on near every lake in East Texas, Sam Rayburn, Toledo Bend, Texoma, all the East Texas lakes, power plant lakes. But when this lake opened, it was a good time to come up and open a lake. I didn't get to open Lake Fork when it opened. I didn't get there till 91, so I didn't get to see all these trees and the excitement of new. I did go up and fish Cooper a little bit when it opened, but Lake Fork was so good back then. I stayed on Lake Fork and fished. But this is Thomas Branch, and I don't know, man. It would be hard to get a boat back in there. Maybe one of the kayakers could get in there. But you can see there's water all up under those trees. So, wow, that's incredible. What a beautiful afternoon out. I think we're gonna get a couple of videos done tonight. Now, I mean, as far as fishing, I don't even think I could get back in here. Look how thick that is. You can see the water. So we're looking back up into Thomas Branch. And There's the back end of it there. There's a little opening back there. Somebody's got a very well positioned home there. Very well. Look at that. And so you've got some power lines there. It looks like an old roadbed that goes across there. And then the back of the creek has got duckweed all up in it. Duckweed's good. That means the water's healthy. That's the green. It's one of the only plants that is a complete, I think it's the complete smallest plant on the earth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is duckweed is the, I don't remember what the scientific name for it is. But now we're looking back towards the lake, and this is all Thomas Branch. If you can see that little yellow H, that's where we're sitting, and that's Bois D Arc Creek. So now we're going to come back down and just go over the shoreline. Gosh, there's a lot. It's going to be a big stump field and lots of lay down logs, and man, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Back when Fork was growing, lay down logs are so fun to fish. But as things developed on the lake, all the lay down logs got removed or silted over. I don't know where they all go. They're still down there, but when they're floating and there's a bunch of them back in the back of creeks, they're fun to fish. I mean, good old-fashioned power fishing. You don't need any forward-facing sonar doing that, but it would be, you could see them on it. It might be really fun. But there's going to be a lot of trees break down and fall over the years. And there's the Bois D Arc Creek lane right there going back up the lake. So all that timber right there is underwater. Now we're looking back towards the south bank. So this slough right here is got the main creek channel in it. They cut that lane there. See where it's straight line? That's all cut so you can get to the north part of the lake. Beautiful afternoon. There's a guy fishing there, so I'm gonna go over this way and not get around him. A couple of boats down there. Nice little slough you can get into. All right, so we're looking back up Bois D Arc Creek right there, and we are going to cut this video and look forward to seeing you on the next one where we go back up further up into Bois D Arc Creek. And as always, big bass wishes. See ya.